All right, guys, welcome to your Bitcoin update. We're also going to be taking a look at the Dow Jones, gold, dollar index, Litecoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Stick around for the whole video. We have a lot of charts to look at. You don't want to miss it. And don't forget, we have a free Discord group in the link below in the description. So let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. We are going to start out by reminding you guys that we do a Ledger Nano S giveaway every Sunday. Not your keys, not your crypto. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you subscribe to the channel, tick the little bell, give it a thumbs up, and leave your comment down below. I'll pick a random comment on Sunday. All right, so looking at the fear and greed index, we're at 92, 1 point up from yesterday, still in the extreme greed zone. We have been in the extreme greed zone for a very long time. If you look up here, it's bunched up pretty tight. Every time we bunch up tight like that, we do have a nice drop. Will that happen? Let's talk about it. All right, so looking at the Dow Jones, we've had this target around 30,800 to 30,850. A break above this, and it could get extremely bullish for the Dow, but I do expect at least a rejection first. Possibly that could be the all-time high, and then we come down from there. So be aware, be careful, and let's look at gold. So gold, we have our next resistance still sitting at 1910, a break of that, and then gold could get bullish up to around the 2100 range. But I do see most likely a rejection here. Still looking at this as an ABC correction, possibly to the 1736 range. Now looking at the dollar index, we've been watching this forever. This last time we built a wedge of the, just like the wedge we're building here, almost a carbon copy. You can see what happened. We never reached the all-time high of this wedge here, or the high of this wedge here over here. So we may come up to around the 100 if we do break up and out. This is still looking extremely valid. We may see something just like we've seen here once we break out, go up pretty quick, and then crash down from up in this range. I know everybody thinks the dollar's dead. I don't think it's quite dead yet, guys. All right, let's take a look at the 1 hour on Bitcoin. Now, this is just how I'm looking at it right now. If you put the Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to swing low, we did get rejected at the golden pocket zone right here. We still have the 0.786 right around 27,850 range. It is possible we get back up to this area. But if we keep our rejection here, this could be just a ABC correction. We could be headed down towards the 24,850 range. And now another way to look at this is also, stick around because we're going to look at the daily candle close from yesterday. But let's take a look at this. If we have topped out here, this could be a 1, 2. Our 3 would get us back down to around the 23,250 range. Then obviously a 4 bounces us back up into the 24.5 range. And then the 5th wave here could get us down to the $2,250 or 22,050 range. So keep an eye on this, guys. And let's get into the 4 hour. So this is what we've been looking at in the 4 hour. Looking at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could get up. We did have a target here from a breakout down here of 26,000. I did get out of my long right there. I'm still waiting to see what happens here, but we could get all the way up to the 28.6, which is the one-to-one extension off of this move here. The bullish case, we come up and 5th wave extends all the way to 32.7. And if it really got really crazy bullish, like the end of 2017, you know, we could get 39,000. Or the 2.618 and the 3.618 at 46,000. And then we have the 4.236 at 50,000. So if it was going to get extremely bullish here, we could blow through this. But 28.6 is where I'd watch. And again, we're going to take a look at the daily candle from yesterday. These are going to be extremely good trading areas. The volatility is back. It could get extremely crazy. And if you are interested in trading, check out Prime XBT. They do sponsor this video, and they are my favorite exchange, the only exchange I use anymore. You can trade Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum, LITECOIN, XRP, Forex, gold, silver, Dow Jones, S&P, all on one exchange. So you can put in multiple trades. You don't have to clump them together. You don't have to have multiple accounts like a lot of other exchanges. Definitely check it out if you haven't. I will leave a tutorial on how to leverage trade using their leverage. It's a little bit different than other systems, actually better. But and you can use promo code Savy50 to get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit, up to 1 Bitcoin to use towards your margin. Savy25 will get you 25% off your fees. I will be doing some $500 account giveaways, so make sure you're subscribed and tick that bell to know when I post videos, because I will be doing some $500 account giveaways for Prime. All right, now looking at this daily, this does look pretty bearish here, guys. Does look like a bearish pin bar. On the daily, that could be pretty drastic, but let's zoom out and look at where we're at here. We did get support on this trend line. We've had these trend lines here for a long time, and we just been blowing through them. Each trend line starts on each one of these peaks over here and goes to our high in 2019 and up. So if we do come up to retest the top of this one, would be around 29,100, somewhere in that range if we did it in the next day or so. Otherwise, a break below this line, we would be coming back down to retest this area around 22 to 2,300. But if we have topped out here, our retracement areas from the Fibonacci retracement, first one being 0.236 at 22.5. Second one being 0.382 at 18.9. Then we have the 0.5 at 15.7. Then we have the golden pocket zone around 12.7. It would actually be between 11.9 and 12.7. And then we have the 0.786 at 85. A break below that would get very ugly very fast. All right, let's take a look at, this is what we've been talking about for quite a while now, is the 550-day peak cycle and a 450-day low cycle. As you can see, our top in 2017 to our top in 2019 was 556 days. Our top from 2019, if we've topped out here, was 550 days. And taking a look at our lows, 450 days from the 2017 to 2018 low, 2018 low to 2020 low, 455 days. And if we were to hit another 455 days, would be somewhere in June of 2021. That is where I do believe I'll be watching for a buy-in for a longer term position. And if we do a 550-day peak to peak here, would be 2022, right around June. And that is where I will be looking to exit my longer positions. So anyways, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's take a look at another chart. This being the weekly that we were watching. We watched this breakout here of the wedge and the RSI on the weekly. We had a measured move of the break of this triangle here at about 28.1. Obviously, we got a little bit higher than that, but it does look like we could be topped here. Now, if we look at the break, if we redraw this trend line on the dotted white trend line, that's where it broke on the RSI. If we take a measured move from that, that gets us up to about the 30,300, 30,400 range. So that still is a possibility here. Let's look at Litecoin. Same thing, 550-day tops. And we're at 554 days if we've topped now. Let's zoom in a little bit. Then we'll go into Ethereum, and then we'll take a look at XRP. So looking at this trend line here, look at this as a rising broadening wedge. The measured move of the breakout of that would be 150. We do manage to break above that 150. We could be looking to go as high as, we look at this wedge here from these peaks, we could be looking to go as high, if we break 150, could be looking to go as high as $260 range. But I would be expecting a rejection here at 150. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, same thing. Same thing with the highs, 529 days high to high here, 552 days if we've topped out here. But there is a possibility we break through this top trend line here. Right now it's about $745. A break of that and our measured move from there gets us up to about 1,060 range. Now, if we get rejected here and come back down to retest this bottom trend line somewhere between the $450 and $500 range, if we break this bottom trend line, then we could be looking all the way back down towards the $100 area. Possibility, not a guarantee. Be careful. Let's look at XRP. Looking at XRP. This is my count for XRP. I'm still sticking by it. I still believe this is where we're headed. This would be wave 1, 2, 3 gets us down to about 16 cents. Possibly get a bounce back up to between the 36 and $46 range for wave 4, and then down to, you see it, 4 cents. That is not a guarantee, guys. This is what I'm seeing. Be careful if you're playing in the XRP game. One more I want to look at real quick is looking at this rising broadening wedge that we did pop out of here. This is another bullish case. We did come back down, retest the line perfectly, and the measured move of that's about 31.7. So that is definitely a possibility. Like I said, within the, we're at right around the 450-day cycle, so it can go, you know, 460, whatever. It can still rise up very rapidly, so be aware of that. But I'd be looking for a break of yesterday's high to get even a little bit bullish towards these higher targets right now, just because that was a pretty ugly candle on yesterday's daily close. But again, now if we break down back below this trend line, and that being around 26,000, actually about 29,000 or 25,900, a break below that, guys, and we're most likely going to be coming back down to this range, maybe $20,000 range, somewhere in there. Again, be extremely careful. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click Crypto Savvy logo above my head. Hit that little notification bell, give it a thumbs up, and leave your comment. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'm out.